Hello guys, somebody posted this question on a GMAT preparation forum on Facebook, so I'm just giving it a try. So the question is, how many 6-digit numbers can be made? So he's talking about 6-digit numbers. Let's draw it like this: 6-digit numbers using the digits 1 2 3 4 5 6 without repetition. Okay, so there will be no repetition. Every place will have a unique digit, such that hundreds digit is greater than tens digit. This is the hundreds place, this is the tens place, and this is the unit place. Tens place, hundreds place, and units place. They are saying that hundreds digit is greater than, let's say here it is x and here it is y, so x will always be greater than y, and tens digit is greater than the units digit. So let's say here it is z, so y will always be greater than z. So what all possibilities are there? How many such numbers can be there? So first let's, if we the simple, let's start by playing with z, right? That should be the most simplest one, because z has to be smaller than x and y, so z is the limiting factor here. Like, let's start with z to be 1. If z is 1, then how many possible values of y can be there? So y can be 2 3 4 5 or 6, but it can't be 6. If it is 6, then x can't be, there is no possibility for x. So y can have, or we can go in another way. Let's say if the y has 2 here, then how many values can be there for x? X can have 4 values, any number out of the 4, right? So 3 numbers are already selected. This is fixed, this is fixed, and we have to fill 3 more places. So basically we can have, for if these two for y and z, 2 values are fixed to be 1 and 2, then the remaining 4 numbers can be anything, right? These 4 numbers can be anything out of the remaining 4 numbers. Like anything from what? Anything from the 3 4 5 6. So any combination of these 4 numbers can be there. So we have to fill these 4 places with 4 numbers in any order. So this place can be filled in 4 ways, and this can be filled in 3 ways, this can be filled in 2 ways, and this can be filled in 1 way. So these many numbers are there. 4 to the 12, 12 to the 24. So 24 such numbers can be there if the units place and the tens place is 1 and 2. Now let's say the units place is, we increase the units place by 1. Let's say z is 2. So what can be, or rather let's go with the case unit place is 1 only, and we make y to be 3, and so x can have, how many values can x have now? X can't be 2, because if x is 2, then the x greater than y is not valid. So x can have only 3 values here. Which 3 values? 4 5 or 6, right? So we are left with 3 more numbers. So this place can be filled in 3 ways, this place can be filled in 2 ways, this can be filled in 1 way, right? So this is the next number of ways when our z is 1 and y is 3. So 3 into 3 into 2 is 18 such possibilities are there, right? These two sets are totally different numbers, because the first 2 digits are totally different. They are fixed here to be 21, here they are 31. So these 2 sets are totally different numbers, basically these 2 sets, right? So let's move on to the next problem, next type of set, so which can be like, let's say my z is 1 and y is now 4, right? So y is 4, so x can be only have two values, 5 or 6, two values here. Now out of the remaining 3 we can fill them in the same way. So this comes out to be 3 to the 6 to the 12 ways. 12 such type of numbers can be there where y and z are fixed to be 4, 1, and the remaining 4 places we can fill in these many ways, 2 into 3 into 2, right? Because this place, 100th place, can only be filled in 2 ways with 5 or 6. If this is 5, then the remaining can be in 6 ways. If this is 6, then the remaining can be in 6 ways. So let's move on to the next one. Let's say we fix z to be 1 and y to be 5. So in this case x can have only value 6 and the remaining 3 can be filled in 3 into 2 into 1 ways, which is how many ways? 6 ways. I'm just putting a box on the number which I am calculating. So these many numbers, 6 numbers, are possible with x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 5 and z is equal to 1. So now are we left with any more cases? Yes. So now with unit place 1, all the cases are being covered. Now let's change the unit place, which is z, to value 2. If this is 2 and this is, and the 10th place is 3 and 100th place is 4. So in this way, right, this is one possibility, and the remaining 3 numbers can be any of 1, 5 or 6. So again 3 into 2 into 1. So again 6 possibilities are there. Now if we 2, 4, 5, this is another possibility. 2, 4, 6 is another possibility. 2, 5, 6 is another possibility, right? So these 3 possibilities are there, with each possibility yielding 6 new numbers satisfying the condition in the question, right? So now we have covered all the possibilities with unit place being 2 also. Let's change the unit place to 3 now, right? 3, 4, 5 is one possibility. This will again yield us 6 new numbers. So, and if we make 3, 5, 6, see, basically we are satisfying this condition, x greater than y greater than z. So with 3 at the z value, we are left with one possibility, this 5 and 4 for x and y, and another possibility 6 and 5 for x and y. So this again 6 such numbers are possible when we rearrange the upper 3 places. So anything else left with 3? No. Now we are left with one last one, 4 at the unit place. Then we can have only one possibility is there, 5 here and 6 here. So these are 6. So we have to now add up all the values in the square. So it comes out to be 24 plus 18 plus 12 plus 6. How many times 6 is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 plus 48, 6 plus 48. So this will become 48 plus 12 is 60. 60 plus 18 is 78. 78 plus 24 is 102. So that's the answer for the problem. Interesting problem, but you have to go covering all the cases. Thank you so much for watching. Keep posting more such new questions, difficult questions, and So it took 10 minutes. So I would recommend leave this question in GMAT. Don't do this because it's a very time consuming problem, or if you can find a smarter way to do it, go with that. But only practicing and practicing is going to help you find new ways to solve. We can always think of new way to solve this problem, but this is one of the ways. Thank you so much. Keep watching.